Welcome to the Preparation Before an Interview tutorial sponsored by the Saginaw Valley State University Office of Career Planning and Placement. Let's begin. The first step in preparing for an interview is to earn the interview itself. To earn an interview in today's employment market, you must have a high-quality resume and cover letter. These documents should be customized for the specific organization you are applying for. Make sure you have a professional voicemail message on your cell phone. It should be your voice and not an automated computer voice that has a tendency to annoy many people. If your cell phone has any ringback tones that play music in place of the regular ringing sound, the music should be appropriate for a prospective employer to hear. Many a job was lost when employers listened to "Baby Got Back" as their first impression of a candidate. If an employer ever leaves you a message, a prompt reply is necessary. This will indicate your interest in the position. Try to return all messages from employers within 24 hours. Finally, networking is a great way to meet prospective employers. This can be done through employment fairs and other social activities. There is an additional tutorial available on networking under the Job Search Strategies section. Once being selected for the interview, you should begin researching the organization. There are several sources that you can use to gather additional information. These include the Internet. In this day and age, almost every organization has its own website. In fact, Jacobs Cleaning Village, a small, family-owned operation in Essexville, Michigan, has a web presence at www.jacobscleaningvillage.com. How does the organization present themselves? Make sure to pick up on any corporate-specific language and use it during the interview process. If the organization prides itself on being a multinational corporation that cultivates a small team approach to business, perhaps a question about how this approach is used during the conclusion phase of the interview could go a long way in showing an employer that you are interested. Another resource you could use for your research would be the company Human Resources Office. Many larger organizations will have recruitment or company packets available through the HR department. Any brochures that you could read through would help you prepare for an interview. This may not be an option for smaller businesses. Finally, you can also research the corporate culture of the organization through current employees. If you are a client or customer of that organization, your experiences dealing with their employees during the course of business can provide you with a unique glance at the culture. Another important preparation step before an interview includes preparing fresh copies of your resume to distribute to members of the interview panel. This is a nice touch to let the employer know that you want them to have the most current information about you and will be proactive within the workforce. Select or purchase proper attire. The trend is to dress as professional as possible. This means a suit. A clothing guide is available within an additional tutorial. Develop sample questions and answers. Try to anticipate what questions the panel may have for you and how you would respond to those questions. Tips for doing this are available in the Types of Interview Questions tutorial. Confirm you have proper directions to the interview location. If the organization is close enough, drive the route before the interview. If this is not possible, make sure you have written directions. These are available on internet sites such as MapQuest.com. Even if you have a GPS in your vehicle, it is a good idea to have a road map available just in case something happens with your system. Finally, videotape a practice interview. Watching yourself give an interview on tape is an excellent source of feedback because it will enable you to discover your nervous twitches that occur while you talk under pressure. Do you have a habit of wiggling back and forth or tapping your fingers on the table like you were giving a drum solo? Maybe your habit is using or you know every other word. Either way, a videotaped practice interview will help you identify it. You may request this service through the Career Planning and Placement Office. This concludes the Preparation Before an Interview tutorial. Please feel free to contact the Career Planning and Placement Office in Curtis Hall 111 at 989-964-4954 or email careers@svsu.edu if you would like to schedule a mock interview or have any questions.